Hey folks, it's time for your market update. So I'm going to be rolling out something like this every 90 days or so, just a general overview of what's happening in the London St. Thomas market, sometimes the surrounding areas if something jumps up that's of interest. But for now, I just want to touch on what's happening within the first 90 days of our 2024 real estate market for London and St. Thomas. And specifically today, we're going to be talking about London. So with London, what we're seeing is very interesting. So if we're looking across all home styles, so detached homes, semi-detached homes, condos, townhomes, condo apartments, everything under $500,000 is making up about 32% of all active sales, but only 20% of the listings, which means some prices are shifting downwards into that price range. So if something's, say, listed at $510,000, $515,000, we may see it slip to $499 or below, showing that it's pulling inventory from the higher price range into that price range for sales. So about 20% of the listings currently, about 32% of all the active sales over the last 90 days. However, if we fast forward to the $600,000 to $700,000 price range, here's where things get interesting. So at $600,000 to $700,000, we're hitting the average price point and slightly above of what it costs to buy an average home in London for a detached home. At that price range, we are still in a seller's market. So that's less than 3 months of inventory over a business quarter, right? Over the last 90 days, less than 3 months of inventory, or about 2.2 months of inventory, if I remember correctly. So still fairly aggressive seller's market as well. However, if we go to 7 to 800,000, we are in a balanced market very briefly, and everything above that is a buyer's market, meaning more than 4 months of inventory. And in fact, once we get to 1.5 million and above, we're looking at 27 months of inventory, which sounds like a lot, but this time last year, it was about 54 months of inventory. So even though we're seeing prices that are slightly above 500 being drawn below 500 on the sale price, it could depend on the pricing for the home, could be an optimistic seller, could be a bunch of different conditions. Overall, what we're seeing is that everything is trending towards a market that's heating up very quickly. Now, why that's important to you is because this week is March break. Most people who are thinking of buying, selling, or investing in real estate probably are on holidays right now if they have kids. And that's a big portion of my personal database. There's a good chance if you're watching this now, you also have kids, you're also on March break, or maybe within the next couple of years. So what we normally see outside of a lockdown COVID pandemic market is that after March break, a lot of people with this nicer weather start to get their homes on the market, more inventory, and it's kind of peak inventory season. Now, a lot of these homes, because the days on market is back to about 30 to 45 days on market for an average price home, will start to sell off and less homes will be coming on the market. We'll get the secondaries of people who have to sell a home in order to buy a home. But after that, as we trend towards June, July, August, we'll start to see that inventory start to dwindle again. And if we have rate increases in June or July, or rate decreases rather in June or July, maybe even August, that is going to hit just as the inventory is at a low for the year. It's probably going to be the lowest point of the year, I'm guessing, but that's a pretty fair assumption that we've seen in the past. And so what we're seeing is a trend towards decreased inventory towards the mid to late part of the year with a rate decrease as well, which is good for the value of your home. Now, on that note, if you're ready for your home evaluation, let me know right away. You can either reach out to me directly. My contact information is either in this email or in the video description below, depending on where you're watching it. Or if you're getting this email, there will be a button that says, I'm ready. Let me know what my home is worth. And if that's you, great. Let's connect. Let's talk about what your goals are. And then let's maximize those goals, whether it's home value or your timeline to move or a combination of the two. Either way, looking forward to hearing from you. If you have any questions about what the real estate market is doing, let me know and I'll get right back to you. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.